Landscape architecture, like other kinds of civic and private design professionals, is often seen as an industry of men. But in fact, it has a history full of groundbreaking women.
Now, when you write a history, most people think that you just write whatever happened. But in fact, most historians have an agenda. They have a story to tell. They have a narrative. So history writes women out of the story.
Clients think of it as a profession that is more appropriate for a woman. You know, a woman should be a gardener.
Women in the Dirt reveals the stories and incredible artwork of 7 award-winning landscape architects who not only break tradition, but are breaking ground all across California, creating not merely gardens, but masterpieces.
This story, the story of women, is just one of those rich histories that we can rediscover and realize it's our history that was narrow, not our practice.
Women in the Dirt.
I want to understand that state and that energy that I have in me that I also feel in the plants and in the land. The energy and life that is running through, flowing through the landscape. You know, it's that intangible thing that is here and then gone. Growth, time, change, and the idea of flow in nature.
We are very settled here in the South. We believe in traditions, and you don't upset traditions.
They didn't really want him in this neighborhood because he wouldn't keep up his yard. And that's a racial stereotype that's really very difficult for anyone to handle.
There are always going to be those obstacles. The thing about it is, you don't let those obstacles become what determine where you go.
He says, I'm going to get Yard of the Month.
And that's a very high honor because he was the first African American to have such honor bestowed upon him.
You can just feel some kind of spirit within it.
I think the garden serves as being that place where people can go and feel love.
I wanted to create a feeling that when you walk through, you felt differently than you did when you started. I am a man named Pearl, and this is my garden.
I think beauty is our word for the perfection of those qualities of environment that have contributed the most to human survival.
Great architects have intuitively sensed these things without probably even articulating or being able to articulate why they did what they did. It just seemed right.
We are a technology company trying to lead the way and always to innovate and attract the best talent in the world. Creating a workplace that has some of these biophilic attributes undoubtedly helps us do that more successfully, and that's good business.
My message to architects would be that if they do their job well, then they really are partners with the doctors and the nurses who do the healing.
Biophilic design is thus about creating good habitat for people in a modern built environment that satisfies their need for beneficial contact with the natural world. Environmental degradation and alienation from nature are not inevitable consequences of modern life, but rather failures in how we have deliberately chosen to design our buildings and our cities. We designed ourselves into this predicament, and we can design ourselves out of it with the help of biophilic design.
Xbox. Circle for Target. McDonald's sign. Flowers. I do not know what kind they're, but I know they're plants.
Some kind of weed.
Probably during the day, I send about 300, 400, 500 text messages.
My main goal after school, like get my homework done so I can play games.
It's fun, if not more fun than using computers, just because it's something I've never experienced before, really.
I don't really miss my phone. It's kind of fun being out here.
And like video games, you can't sleep outside.
What are you missing when you are looking at screens?
We are destroying our ability to reproduce ourselves as a healthy culture.
We have a chance to change the course of where we're headed right now.
We need to put them in a situation in which they can have a sense of wonder.
What they will not value, they will not protect. And what they will not protect, they will lose.
This is my garden.
And this is my garden. And this is my garden.
And this is my garden.
巨大な地震だったから津波が危ないと。
津波だから逃げろって。
車を置いて隣の中学校にすぐ避難して。
とても現実で起こったこととは思えないんですよ。
その黒い波と同時にだんだんこちらに押し迫ってくるんですよ。
サンダルのまま走って逃げました。
向こうの方からうわーっと。
瞬間にドーンと来て車ごと流されて
古い仲間さらわれた持ってかれた
自分も巻き込まれた人とかいっぱいいるし
死んで目の前で死んだ
うちの姉も行方不明でおりますし
何もない命だけ返してくれ
植物もそう頑張ってるんだからやっぱり我々人間も頑張んなきゃいけないなと。
I've tried to beat you up every day.
Yeah!
That's what I do well.
Yeah! That move ain't fast.
And you guys kept coming back. That's all I got to say to you. You will have a job. But remember, you got to work. You got to make the boss happy. Cole, is that good, Captain?
Yes, sir. Yeah!
Jessica, it's your birthday, so we gon' party. We going to the crib and we getting hearty. We gon' eat some real good meat. I hope you have fun on your 17th.
Yeah, we at the Harvest Center for Green Farm. Got potatoes and collard greens too. We about to go back to the hood and cook them though with some neck bones and some chicken bones.
Oh,
she's 17 of them. No, I'm done.
Oh, he about to.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
these guys, how they approach the farming and how they do it. They know whose farm this is. Ain't no way I can take this with me. When they put my little old body in the casket, what am I gonna do? Take all this and put it in there with me? No, it's theirs.
Каждый стиляга – потенциальный преступник. От саксофона до ножа один шаг.
Не ходи на бродей, проведешь время с пользой.
Послушай, Боб, у меня к тебе просьба. Научи стилем танцевать. Здесь нужен драйв.
А что, мне нравится. Мы тоже в деревне наряжались, девок пугать. Так намажемся, люди на улице заикались.
Сам шел. У нас обычно подвое ходят.
Не покидай